think it's preparing. There we go.
Hello, are we there?
Okay, now it's redirecting us. There, we're there. Yay. We are live, which is weird because Zoom did not say anything this time.
Well,
You
last time I
said
noticed,
something.
last time I noticed that we were live before we thought we were, because we
That
were
always
talking.
happens.
Yeah,
That always
yeah.
happens.
So anyway, hello everybody.
Hi,
Anybody
everyone.
out there?
Welcome to our Hurley's Hand Dyed podcast, which we do every other Saturday here on YouTube. Um, we are Hurley's Hand Dyed. I am Amber from Crafty Performers on Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
And I'm Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Handmade on Etsy and Instagram. And together, as she said, we are Hurley's Hand Dyed. So
Welcome. If you're new here, welcome as a newbie. If you're not new here, welcome back to
and
our
I'm the daughter, and she's the mom.
totally, because I totally look like the mom, don't I?
You do. I love those pictures you sent. You should tell everybody what program that was, because that was
Oh,
kind of neat. They,
it's just a Facebook game app
oh, it's
thing.
a game?
It calls itself a game. It's just an app. It's like an
I thought
AI.
it was puzzles or something.
Yeah, it's like it's called, hold on. I'll tell you what it's called because I just posted a new one today that was like totally 80s.
Jeff said she posted again. I said, yeah,
Okay, well, I was doing, it was called Sweet Puzzles. And then my friend posted one today that was called Smile, and it did an 80s one of me in like 80s styles.
right.
I look like
Is
I'm
that
12 and
actually is that actually your face they use? They start with?
yeah, it adjusts it. AI messes with it and makes it fit the pictures. So it took my profile photo and it adjusts it. That's why this one, I love this one. This is
Yeah,
like my
that was pretty.
favorite.
My favorite is that other one. Remember I told you?
What's it? No, me and the dog.
No. Yeah, I like you and the dog. That one. That really looks like you. And then
Oh,
I
the
like you in the that.
airline pilot one.
Yes. I
Yeah.
tried to read the name on there on the thing,
hmm
but I
I don't think
couldn't.
yeah, I don't know what it says. I don't know. Um,
Anyway, yeah.
this one, I reminded myself of grandma in a couple of these ones.
Yeah, especially the one up in the corner there. And the one down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then a couple, I'm like, oh, Tristan looks like me. Because a couple pictures, I'm like, oh, my face looks very similar to Tristan's face in some of these, like this.
You have the thinner, you guys have the thinner face. Yeah.
Well, I don't have a thinner face. The AI
Well,
thinks I have a thinner
I
face.
sent Christy, I sent Aunt Nikki a picture of me and Madeline, or Madeline with from the baby shower with the blanket, and she says, "Oh my gosh, Madeline really looks like you, Donna, when you were that age." And I thought,
Hmm.
okay, maybe she does. We had the same more squared face or whatever. I don't know.
I mean, we're all related.
Yep, that's right. We all have, yeah. And I
Like,
know there were times when Tristan and Ashley really looked a lot alike, and then, and then Marche looked a lot like Ashley. I mean, it's just,
mhm.
but I don't know about Alaska, never has really, she's been more of a different face than I think, but maybe it's because her hair's so white.
Her hair
She
is so
yeah,
blonde that maybe that,
so
yeah, maybe
blonde, yeah. And
it's
her hair's
always so
so thin.
blonde.
Yeah.
Mhm. Should we talk about our 2 weeks?
Okay.
You want me to go first this time? Or do
Yeah.
you went first last time? Summer school's over. So I've been, well, and my new semester started, my previous semester ended. I am working on through a class right now. I have 3 tests in it. I've submitted 2. They've come back for revision, but that's fine. They're already submitted. I can adjust them. Um, and then yeah, next week is registration. And I'm working registration on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh,
Um,
your school already?
we're working backwards, seniors, then juniors, then sophomores, then freshmen. And I'm working all 4 days. I'm getting paid for it. I'm not volunteering my time. They pay us off contract. Um, and then the week after, we go back on Thursday. The teachers do. And then the week after that, the kids come back on Thursday.
It's not even August yet, is it?
Kids start August 1st. We start July 25th.
Wowzers. You don't
Yeah.
even get 3 months off. You don't even get 2 months off.
We barely
You,
get we get 8 weeks. It'll be 8 weeks when we go back.
and has Dave started that other thing he was doing? The musical thing, the band thing for the summer? You said he was gonna do something.
Oh, that's
July.
she hasn't emailed him about it, so I don't know if he's doing it or not.
Oh, okay.
She was supposed to email him to ask him for help. I don't remember. That might start next week too. I don't know because
Does
it's like
he
the week
his
before
kids
school.
go back to school at the same time as yours? Wow. Well,
Well,
that's probably why they're already advertising school stuff on online on advertising and stuff.
oh,
I'm
Walmart has school supplies.
yeah.
Well, and in New Mexico, it's all sorts of messed up. They added extra days. They said the kids aren't showing up to enough days, so we're going to add more days for them to not show up to. Basically, kids don't go to school enough, so let's add more days to make them go more. They're not going to come. If they didn't come to 180 days, they're not going to come to 185 days. I'm
Right.
like, adding 5 extra days is not going to make them come more. It's going to probably make them come less,
Even
in
a
my
hundred, I
humble
mean,
opinion.
even, I mean, we didn't start until the day after Labor Day. So we started September something and we got out like June 5th. But
Mhm.
your kids start August 1st and they get out what the last,
This year they get out the Friday before Memorial Day. That's the way
yeah,
they.
so about the 25th.
Last year we went till 2 days after, or this last year we went till 2 days after Memorial Day. We
Because
had school
Memorial Day was
Tuesday and
early.
Wednesday, for half days. Half days. They were still there until like 12:30. We only
Yeah.
got like an hour and a half off. It wasn't really even a half day. But yeah, so that's I've done a lot of crocheting though too, so I have stuff to show later.
Show your cute shirt.
Oh, it says I crochet so I don't choke people, save a life, send yarn with a cute kitty on it. A cute, sarcastic looking kitty.
Yeah, I like that kitty. I've seen one like that before on those ones. So
Oh yeah.
that's,
Yeah, he's cute.
and I have my tie-dye shirt on, you guys. I tie-dyed this last week with leftover tie-dye, and it's on a gray shirt. I kind of like
Okay.
the darker, the different backgrounds. But yeah, I made a spiral and then I just squirted what I had left on it just to, I mean, I over soaked it because I had so much left. There's more in those little bottles than you think. But
There's a
anyway,
lot.
so, but
Okay. Do you want to talk about your 2 weeks now?
yeah, my 2 weeks. Okay. What was our last, the end of, okay. So I was working on my Wizard and Witches and I got those out on the 30th. And
Mm-hmm.
then I started working on the Dragons and Dungeons, the Dragons and Yarn Club. I waited for Amber. I mean, I knew the colors but I wanted to wait, and I'm glad I did because what she sends pictures of and what they look like in real life sometimes don't match. So I did that, but I did a lot. You guys, we have had a heat wave. We had the hottest June, I think, in history. And then it went into July, and we've had for 3 days so far over 100 degrees, and it's going to keep up through next week, at least 99. So that's really hot for June, really hot for June in Utah. And usually I remember the 4th is around 100, but it doesn't seem to keep up like that. I mean, it's dropped. Our low last night was 72, I
Mm.
think, in the middle of the night. So, I mean, it's hot for here. I know it's not hot for like where you are, Amber,
I
and
was just saying, I don't know what ours was. Our low, I guess, today was 63. Our high today says it was 98. I thought it was hotter than that. I swear it was.
right.
But our temperatures are going to start dropping into the 80s
Oh, how
soon.
nice. And we're gonna stay in the 90s through at least the end of next Sunday. So a whole nother week at least. But right now it's cloudy out. Of course, when it's this hot out, even if it rains, it doesn't hit the earth. It evaporates before it hits. But it seems when the sun's not shining on you when you're outside, it doesn't seem as hot. So, but anyway, you guys, I've done a lot of ice dyeing this last week, and you guys will get to see some of this stuff. So if Jill's out there, Jill, I did ice dye. Actually, who's out there? Anybody?
Hi, Maribel just commented, hello. Hi, Maribel. And she said it's been pretty hot and muggy there as well in Connecticut.
And
I
we
almost
don't
said
get the
Connecticut.
mugginess. Yeah, we don't get the mugginess. Thank goodness. So I
We
know that
have had
East
some of
Coast,
that because
yeah.
of the
Oh
monsoons.
yeah, see, you had the rain. See, and we
Mhm.
didn't get rain at all. So trying to keep our grass. Thank
Thank you,
goodness we had Thank goodness we had a nice snow last year and the year before that our water level is back up a little bit. So I mean, it's still not, it's that, what did they say? It takes 5 years to get,
I don't know.
once in a drought to get back up to normal. So, but anyway, however they measure that, I know this Great Salt Lake is still evaporating away.
Oh
So
yeah, it will. Thank you, Maribel. I'm trying to show off my cute scrunchies. She said I had cute hair.
yeah,
That's
Amber makes those. Amber's Minnie Mouse today.
I was like, because mom always asks me why I'm selling them in sets of two. This is why you can't do this with just one.
Nope. And
I'm
if you
like,
lose one, you got one for ponytails, eh?
that's true. I'm just trying to keep it out of my head. Are you using one of the ones I gave you?
Yes. But
Yay!
and then my stripe, my Josie and the Pussycat stripe.
I have my little stripes, my little tiny ones. They're harder to see with this
Yeah,
ponytail.
because even your part almost looks white because your scalp's white.
It's so blonde. Yeah, it is very white.
So anyway, yeah. But otherwise, you guys will get to see what's new and what I've been dyeing.
Mhm.
And
I've
oh,
been making.
and Amber's been making. So it just I didn't crochet at all. I mean, it's like I crocheted those three purses for the last one, and all of a sudden I am just kind of
I
okay.
need to finish putting together my granny square one that I was working on last video. I started crocheting it together and then I moved on to a different project because I had a let's see how many of these I can make little thing in my head. So in a minute you're gonna see how us Hurleys work sometimes.
Yeah, I even bought one of those boards because I was going overboard with the granny squares, and I haven't made any new granny squares since I used the board for that one time, and I
I
don't even
know
know
I
where the
will.
board is. I know it's
I
in there.
will make
Oh, there it
more.
is.
I'm like I'm setting a goal to use the yarn I buy. And that's why also I'm going to show off what I did in the past 2 weeks because I'm trying to use the yarn I bought.
Good. I
Because I
told you
bought
don't
some
buy
more.
anymore.
Because I bought some more. And that's one of the things I had to show off to purchase.
You may inherit some.
You may inherit some from me. Just kidding. Sorry.
But anyway,
Anyway,
we found out that this week that Robin, my second daughter, has started college. She's going to be a
well, she's going to start college.
she
She's in the
starts
process of
Monday.
registering it. Yep.
She starts Monday.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and she traded in her electric car, her electric Mustang, for a gas car. It looked like a Honda, I think it was.
Tell what it
I
was. But
thought I saw the H on the or whatever that is, because she thinks she'll get. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe well, if she's out in the parking lot, there's no plug-ins out in the big parking lot
oh,
out.
speaking of Robin, Robin's on.
Hi,
Hi.
Robin. We're talking about you going to college.
And
So
your new vehicle. I'm talking
your
about your new
new
vehicle.
vehicle, right? So, but anyway,
Excited.
yeah, yeah,
Exciting.
yeah,
She's
exciting
taking,
for you.
oh, it's a Honda Pilot. She
Oh, it is
starts
a Honda.
next
Okay.
month, Mom. She starts in August.
Well,
We're
oh
still in
yeah.
summer break. It's still only July 13th.
Oh, I thought she started this coming week, but
She
that's okay.
registered. She just registered though 2 days ago, which is so exciting. Yay.
Yes, yes, it's exciting for you. Yes. So, yeah, so all my girls would have gone to college. I went to college just for a year though. So,
And you broke your butt.
yes, I did. I had a toboggan accident, and
Broke
then
your
I had to go
tailbone.
back after I broke my well, I didn't break I cut my two sciatic nerves in my legs
And
from
you
the
didn't you
hit.
break your tailbone too when you hit? Is that
I'm
was
sure. I don't know. It just hurt bad and I couldn't walk for, oh, a couple weeks.
yeah. You have
So,
had some bad luck with being bedridden in your life with accidents.
yes, I have. I've had some weird ones. So,
Yes.
anyway,
Lucky to be here. Um,
yes, I'm still kicking. Oh,
Yes.
my birthday's this coming week.
Mm-hmm. So
Emma
mom
said,
has a birthday present for me that she's going to open tonight on camera.
yes, on camera.
Mhm.
So,
Well,
so
I'll be able to show you what it is.
oh, tell me what it is.
I'll be able to show you what it is.
Oh, okay. So you got one too, huh?
Mhm. Something I've been looking at for a while for myself, and I thought, I bet mom could use one of these too, and her birthday's coming up. So,
Okay. Yeah.
so when the time is right, or do you want to do that now?
No,
No? Okay.
that's at the end we do opening crates. Don't we show? Okay, let's do our whips. I have none.
Okay, this is my whip. I just started it before we started filming.
Okay, she's got one little whip.
Bandana.
Is it a, oh, it is a bandana.
Bandana. Yeah, it's the beginning of one. With I love this cotton from not Joann's, from Hobby Lobby. In the color, this one is in the color City Beat. Number
Oh,
356, City Beat.
okay.
That's my whip.
Okay.
Okay. So I
Finish it.
have finished objects.
Well, I do too, but well, not really. No, I don't have any finished object. What I've got is stuff that's going in my shop, but it's not really an object. You know what I mean? It's not a
Yeah.
project. So show your you guys, I was all crocheted out after doing 3 purses for last 2 weeks ago. So
I've been trying to
got
find
hit with the heat wave.
scrap yarn uses.
Oh, I think you.
Okay, so this is something interesting for in case you're wondering about hook size mattering. Hook size matters, but these yarn size matters. These two were made with the same hook size, but different yarns. The same amount of rows and everything. The legs are different because I follow 2 different patterns. But look at the size difference. I don't know if you can tell.
We can tell the head.
Yeah,
Just the
the head
head.
is so much bigger. Yeah, but aren't they cute little octopi? Because I
They
have
are.
all these little balls of yarn that are left over from all my bandanas because I can make 3 out of two rolls. And then I have a little bit left. So I'm like, okay, I really love this one. It's so cute. And it's got the safety eyes in it. And I thought it was no-sew. It was not no-sew. I had to sew the legs on. But
Oh,
there
is
was
the
a
other one
pattern I did
no-sew?
years ago that was a no-sew. This one was no-sew, but I don't like the legs because they're just straight
No,
legs.
I don't
They look
either.
like a jellyfish.
No, jellyfish have the long
Oh,
legs.
yeah, but to me, it doesn't look like an octopi's legs. I like
No.
the curly legs. So,
You made some octopi, or was it Tristan that had the long legs? Did you make any of those? I
no, I
think he
made
did.
one a couple years ago. I made one that I made as a cat toy out of cotton that had curly legs like this, but it
Yeah,
was
you gave it to
this
me.
pattern.
Remember? I've
I'm
got it
You
hanging
got
out.
one. I've got one here too because I found it.
Okay, because you said your cats didn't like it. What did
No,
you do?
but
I saw it just the other day.
Clementine likes it. She also likes the pickle I crocheted a few years ago.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah,
She
cat.
eats that thing up in the middle of the night in her crate.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It gives her something to do. So,
Thank you, Maribel. She says, these are cute. She's like, she's been making bumblebees.
oh, you should check
Oh,
that.
Dave just texted me that he caught Clementine playing with a laser and Rusty did nothing about it. He didn't stop her. That's so
Oh,
cool.
okay.
'Cause usually she goes out to play with it and then he runs around like, nope, it's my laser. So
Oh, okay.
I want to see, I can't wait to see your bees. Now, Amber played a game with herself called How Much Yarn Can I Use? How much yarn can I finish off? These are I Love This Cottons. Okay, so let me tell you how many skeins I used.
What? Oh, okay.
Okay, these are the I Love This Cotton. So they're the skeins that are about this size.
Okay.
It takes 2/3 of one to make a bandana because I made bandanas. Okay, so
Okay.
I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I finished off 16 of them. Okay, I finished 16 of them.
So did you do 15 to octopi?
No, I made bandanas.
Oh, just bandanas.
But mom, if if
Wow.
if 2 of those make 3, how many bandanas did I make?
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Okay, hold on. I gotta find, how am I gonna do this? gonna figure out where, okay. 1, 2,
All the same pattern?
3. Yep, all the, I like the granny square pattern better. So
Okay.
these are all the granny square pattern. 4, 5, 6, 7,
Ooh, that's pretty.
8. Yeah, it's
That's
a new
prettier.
9. Those are all the same one.
Right.
10, 11. So that one I had made one before out of, and I had 2 left. So 12, 13, 14, 15. I like this game. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and then one random Lillian Cream one, 21.
So you're gonna finally put those on your,
Mom, I had the other ones on my site.
oh,
They're all on my site. I
oh,
was gonna
okay.
put these on before we filmed today, but I ran out of time.
Oh,
So these
okay.
get up in the next day or
Well,
two.
well, I didn't know if you were making them for your, this,
No, I'm kind of doing both
okay,
right now. So I made 22
very good.
the last time we filmed. So I started making them the Sunday after we filmed. So that's not bad for 2 weeks. I'm not as fast as Passionate Kelsey, but
And then you still did your schoolwork and passed your calculus test and
I finished my first week of my leveling classes, or my they're my micro credentials for my license. So my new class started Monday. So I finished my first week of that as well. The last 2 weeks. So yeah, yes, I have been busy, Maribel. Hi, Christiana. She says, just heading home from work. Hope everyone's having a lovely weekend so far. Welcome. So yeah, so those are my finished objects I've done. I have been
nothing. I got nothing.
got nothing. Here, we can say you made him.
Okay. Well, I made all these other things you'll see.
Yes. So
And I decided to put all the tie-dye stuff. I just did this today, you guys. I'm wishy-washy on this. I took all the tie-dye stuff, all the dishcloths, the onesies, which you'll see some of those tonight. And what else did I do? Dishcloths and onesies. Yeah, they all went over to my Crystal Skies handmade site. I'm keeping all the tie-dye over there and all the yarn stuff over here. So I
Okay.
wished washed around and couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do. And I do have two, you know, shops, so I might as well make use of the other one. The other one I've had the longest, and they're both neck and neck with how many sales I've had. So
That's
you
funny.
know, so, but anyway. Yeah, so what's new in your shop?
Well, those bandanas will be.
Will be new. Okay.
Yes. Like I
Okay,
said, in the
you
next
guys.
couple days. And I have more scrunchies I need to put on. New
In,
colors.
okay, in the shop. Okay, I've done a lot of ice dyeing, you guys. Speaking of ice dyeing, I think my hands are kind of blue. I figured out a new way to ice dye that I like. So I've done a bunch of sock blanks that I'm going to show you tonight. I'm only going to, I think I've done 15 and I'm going to show you 7 because the other 7 are already packaged, but I did just put these on before we started the thing. And these are on we'll show you first. These are on my Crystal Skies hand dyed because they're sock blanks. And these are all
What
ice.
blanks?
Huh?
You see they're sock blanks?
These are sock blanks.
Sorry.
They're all ice dyed. After I ice dye them, I microwave them to make sure that the color is set, but they turn out way different than you really expect them. When you're tie dyeing, which this is a form of tie dyeing, it's ice dyeing, and you're putting the stuff over the ice. Except for one of them. One of them I put it under the ice just to see the difference, and I'll show you that one. But anyway, so you get these different patterns. So let's see if I can remember the names of them. This is the first one, and this is called water lilies.
Oh, that's pretty. And remind us, these are all fingering weight, and are they double-stranded sock blanks or are they single-stranded sock
They're
blanks?
all double-stranded sock blanks. And what that means is, if you don't know, you can knit 2 at a time socks. And that's another thing I was going to explain. You can knit 2 at a time socks, and they'll be as identical as it can be. Now, if you take them off, you can still knit one sock at a time. But if you do that way and you're making this into a ball, remember, you have to re-ball it to get back to where this, so that they match. Otherwise, you'll have two opposite socks. One will start. And that's why these mainly people do these, so they have two identical socks. Also, if you see these strings, when I do my sock blanks, before I even do them, I take a polyester or cotton thing and I sew it in through all these little things so that it doesn't unravel while I'm dyeing or unravel. All you have to do is pull this out and then you'll see where it starts unraveling. So I just do that as an extra thing. It only takes a few minutes. I can do it while I'm watching TV and I do them all that way. So anyway, this is water lilies. This one was inspired by this week. It is called Heat Wave. I was gonna call it forest fire, but I thought no, that might throw some people off. But anyway, it's browns. I think it's got Cabernet in it. And that yellow you see that's brilliant yellow. Look how yellow. It's kind of a yellowish orange almost. It's really a bright yellow. But anyway, that's that one, Heat Wave. Then this one I did with Kool-Aid frozen, those popsicle sticks.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess, the push-up ones you push up.
yeah.
So I called it popsicle sticks. It's just got some, you'll get a light speckling of different colors. So
That's fun.
yeah, just for something different. People like that. This is the one I put on first, and then I put the ice cubes on top. Just to
Okay.
see, and you get a different, and then I rolled it different. So you get a different pattern. I called this one, it was going to be Cowboy Up, but I named it something different. But anyway, you'll see it. It's just one of the darker ones. It actually has navy, dark green and navy and
Is there a blue or, oh, the blue is the navy.
yes. Oh, maybe it's purple. Purple.
Maybe.
Maybe this one has Cabernet in it. But you can see when you do the ice dye, you can see how some of the colors break. Can you see this around it? How the color has broken?
Mm-hmm.
You
When we
can
say
really
color
see
break,
it.
it means it like separates into the colors it's made of. When we talk about a color
Yes.
break, that's
Yes.
what.
And this next one, I'll show you, you really can see the breaking. This one I called Tutti Frutti. And I didn't realize sour apple broke like that. Can you see all the yellow around it? That's
Yeah.
all breakage. Yeah, this was orange, yellow, pink, and the sour apple. And it even right in here, it even kind of turned almost a turquoise blue. And there's
Mm-hmm.
no turquoise in it. And here the pink split into the reds and the oranges. Yeah. So this is my Tutti Frutti.
That's pretty really quickly. I'm going to go back to a couple comments. Maribel said, glad you explained that. I've never heard of that before. Very pretty. And I think the double stranded and balling it thing.
Right.
And Christiana said on the one that you called Heat Wave, looks like a
Yes.
campfire and is making me want things like hot dogs and s'mores.
Yes, doesn't it look like campfire? I do have one that I already put on. There is one online and it has more reds and oranges and the brown. And it does remind me of the embers in the campfire. Okay, then this one is, I'm gonna go get my book.
So I can see the comments and I don't even know what to say to you guys. Mom can't see the comments and I leave her to talk to you all the time.
Right. Okay, the dark one is, oh, dark chocolate mint.
Oh,
Yeah, so that's a dark chocolate mint. Okay.
okay.
Then this one is my Hawaiian dream.
Hmm.
And I have a regular yarn that is Hawaiian dream. And I took those three colors And see how the sour apple broke on this one too, into the yellows and into the blue didn't, the aqua didn't break, but boy, that sour apple did. Okay, so that's Hawaiian Dream. That was one of my favorite. And then this one is Nebula. Now I have a Nebula too, and this one turned out way different when you ice dye. So, but this is a lot more white.
That's pretty.
Yeah. And the other thing, when if you want to, yeah, if it were me and I was doing these, because I don't do two at a time, I'd have like me and Amber sit, and we'd each take one strand and be winding it into a ball. Then you'd know the balls were the same. You'd start where you are, by the way. Or you can take a nitty knotty and flatten it instead of using it like you do in the nitty knotty, and actually attach and start going around it. I mean, there's a
When
lot
I
of
did
ways.
mine, when I made my watermelon ones, it was before I
Yes.
could do two at a time. I had
Uh-huh.
two bowls in front of me, and I would unwind a little and roll one ball and put it in the bowl, and I unwind a little and put it in the bowl. And it took
Right.
me forever, but it worked.
Right. And I saw another lady that actually sells these. She does the yarn blank, but then she actually takes the two strands of yarn and
Mhm.
she takes them together and then she makes them together into a cake. So when you pull them out to make your two at a time socks, they're already in a cake and
Oh,
they pull out together. So, and she calls them noodles.
okay.
Noodle cakes. Yeah. So, I mean, there's many ways to do it, but like I said, that's and then not too many people do the where they actually attach a string to the end. See how I can pull on this string? If I pulled it, it would come out and you'd have the thing. But boy, that saves a lot of time when you're dyeing too. I mean, before I did this, you used to be dyeing and all of a sudden you'd have this where they started unraveling.
We used to do clips. Remember, we did
Yeah,
the plastic.
that's when we used to do the clips, but
We made
I sent the clips, but I thought, I never thought of this until I thought of it. So I thought, why are we doing that? Because we clip like three or four together and then we'd use a lot of clips and you guys got the clips too with them. We'd
which
use
they're not expensive.
no, we'd use the what do they call them? They look like light bulb, the ones that
Mhm.
look like light bulb clips. So,
Yeah.
okay, so that's in my one shop. And then in my other shop, I did more tie-dye dishcloths. These are the
Mhm.
ones sitting over there that I have to iron yet before I take pictures of them. And then
Mhm.
I tie-dyed one of these, you guys. These were fun. It's fun to work with something little. You don't
Yeah.
realize
Very cute.
little onesies. So I did, but I'm only going to show you one. You can look on my site. It's on Crystal Skies Handmade, and I've got 13 of them up so far. And
Are
these,
they all the long sleeve ones, or are there any
no,
short sleeves?
yeah,
Okay.
short sleeve too. I actually, when I was first doing these, I washed because you have to wash them first.
Mhm.
I washed them all, and then I just started grabbing them and doing them. So I did 13 that way. Then I took the other ones and I actually made piles and I made short sleeve, long sleeve. And then I took one and I you guys, this is the Hurley. This is the Hurley trait, you guys. I took them one at a time. So I have like a short sleeve 0 to 3, a long sleeve 0 to 3, and a short sleeve 3 to 6, a long sleeve 3 to 6. So when I start dyeing them, I'm going to pull them out in that order. So on my site, we'll have a little of each size and short sleeve and long sleeve. So yeah. And I'm not going to tell you how many I have to dye. Yeah, I got a lot. But
Another
I
group.
did those 12 or 13 with a thing I saw on it was another ice dyeing where you scrunch them and you shove them in the thing, the jar, and then you put ice in and then you put the color, the um powdered tie-dye. I used the tulip tie-dye because I had some of the packets left. And you just put them over and it melts down. And some of them I took because they actually sit in the muck at the end. And I
Mhm.
didn't really like that. So I scrunched up a um a ball of what do they call it? Aluminum foil and put it in the bottom and then put these on top so that the water went down and they weren't sitting in it.
You
And
didn't
so some of them
microwave
they were
those,
sitting
right?
in it and some they weren't. So
You didn't microwave those ones, right?
I did microwave them after.
Oh, not with the aluminum foil in the container though.
No, but I didn't think of that till now. These have the little the snaps that are metal.
I don't think that much will hurt if it, I
No,
don't
it
know.
doesn't because I did some I did ice dyeing you guys with the Dragons Club, and some of that is the Aussie Cat, which has Lurex in it, which is a and they didn't spark or nothing. They
I don't know
they
what kind of
I think
metals. I
yeah,
don't
so
know.
I don't know. But I
Yeah.
did notice some of the soups I've gotten when you pull the tab, they have metal around the rim, and we microwave those. They're made
That's
for
true.
the microwave. So
That's but if you leave them in too long, they pop.
yeah,
I
well,
don't know if you ever had that happen, but they
uh,
pop.
yeah, I've had stuff all over my microwave before because it's popped. But
Yeah.
anyway, so that's what I have been doing, you guys. All and I was gonna, you have to be in the mood. I was gonna do some more today, but then I decided to get these all listed and on before tonight so that everything's on if anybody wants any of them. But yeah, do go check out my if you want to try something fun, the sock blanks are fun. They are fun. So and
There, they make fun socks.
they do, and they
I have
match.
Dave and I have my watermelon pair that I made for myself when I did the watermelon sock blanks.
Right. I thought about doing some of the watermelon, but then I ran out of sock buns. So I've ordered some more. And by the time I get them in, the watermelon season will be over. So
Well, people always they don't care. You
yeah,
make socks in the winter to wear in the summer, right?
that's true. That's true. What was I was thinking of? Oh, when I did these long sleeves, I thought, well, people start thinking ahead. And if a baby's going to be born, if you're going to a baby shower, just like we went to a baby shower 2 weeks ago, I did. My Robin's daughter, Madeline, is having her second little girl on August 9th. And so I actually thought about tie-dyeing that I didn't do it. I hadn't bought them, but I was going to do long sleeve because she's going to be born in August. And if you got like a 6 to 9 month, by then it'll be winter. And so she'll be going through the winter, and we get some very cold winters. So
Yeah.
yeah, so long sleeve, but and I do have, I think the only pack of new 0 to 3 months I bought was short sleeve because when
Mhm.
they're 0 to 3 months, you keep them so wrapped up that they're not going to get cold anyway. So,
True.
but anyway, so that's what I've been doing. That's what's in my shop. Oh, and
Okay.
then we we didn't mention last time, but we did get our letters, our flower letters.
And I finally got my Lily, no, Nora Avon came like on Tuesday of this week, and they shipped out yesterday again, right? Because yesterday was the second Friday.
Yeah,
So we should get some this week.
yeah,
The week of the 4th was when we got our other ones.
yeah. They're getting interesting. They're getting really interesting. And I understand you're Lily Claire, the
Like,
cowboy ones.
uh-huh.
That's gonna be really fun. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I brought those into the bedroom, and Dave and I have been reading those at night. We caught up last night with this last one because I was like, we're gonna get the next one in the next like week or so. So let's read this one. It's really good.
yeah, yeah.
Like I'm reading them and he's listening with me, and we're looking, but it's cool because it's that one's in the Utah territory. So he
Right.
knows a lot about Utah. I mean, because
Yes, he was born and raised here.
right.
Yeah. He knows
Yeah.
all that stuff. Well, I know my Madeline, my Magnolia, my Adelaide Magnolia one is the Regency one.
Mhm.
And it is based in the 1800s during like the Emma and those ones.
Visibility, Pride and Prejudice.
And it's gonna have like a mystery because the the you don't find out what's wrong in the Regency time. When somebody turned 16, they actually were brought out into society. They went before the Queen of England and were actually introduced to her, and she chose a diamond. Said I learned this before I even read these, but then they brought this up on this too. And uh,
Don't give away too much anything about
no,
the subject, Mom.
if
Okay.
you didn't get taken by the time you were 18, you were considered on the old maid path. You were going to be an old maid or a spinster. I mean, 18, and I'm just going. but I guess people didn't live that long either back in those days. So, but it's really interesting because this Adeline Magnolia, she pulled out of society after her first coming out. And so we're finding out that something happened and why she pulled out. So it's interesting that way. And then of course our Nora Avon is placed in this time era in the 2000s. And it actually is going to be a 7-book series. Do you realize we'll have $500 invested in 7 books?
You will.
Yeah.
If
I've
I get
already
all 7, I don't know if I'm gonna have all 7.
I bought the first 2 and I've been so good, you guys. I have not touched. I just keep putting the letters. It started with letter 25 in the box and then I'll read it after because by the time the year gets out, they should have the Nora Avon number 3 released. But it doesn't seem like so much if you're only spending $11.99 a month. It doesn't
Well,
seem.
this month I got a discount.
Yes,
This month today it was like $9.99 this month.
yeah, you got the $9.99 and I bought mine for the $99. I paid up front for the 12 months.
That's what I did for the
The Lily Claren?
no,
Oh,
no, no.
you got the other one too. Yeah, you got the World War
Audrey
II one.
Rose.
Audrey Rose.
Audrey Rose. Yes.
And then I got Orchid May. And Orchid May takes place in the 19
early 1900s.
yeah, it's well,
1900s.
because they have some newspaper clippings about women's rights and women's wanting to vote. And so
So yeah, 1920s-ish.
yeah, but she's going to Peru. Her
Mm.
aunt and uncle are archaeologists there and they've discovered something. So she's going there because she's going to write for this women's magazine. Well, that's all in the thing it tells. She's going to write for this women's magazine.
I'm like, don't give away too much because if people
Oh, but
want
that tells you right when that she goes and writes for this women's magazine. So all of them, they're all different. I mean, one's Regency, one's uses cowboy, one's the romantic, one's
World War II.
and one's now. So
Mhm.
and one's Peru archaeologists. So they have like the 1800s, the 1900s, the 2000s. I don't know what years yours takes place in the 1800s, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
They have trains, but they have horse and buggies.
yeah. So, but it's
And
just real fun.
mine is taking place when Utah is still a territory.
Yes,
It's the Utah territory. It's not the state yet.
right. That was 1847.
I think so. Because the
That might have been Montana's.
1997.
Yeah. When did they celebrate their 200? Have they celebrated it yet?
No,
No.
I think they had the sesquicentennial, which is
Which is
150 years
150. Okay.
when we lived there before. So was that 94? So 1854, 1994.
And when I lived in Montana, we celebrated when I was a little girl, like 15 or 16 in high school, we celebrated our 100 year. So we must have become a state like in 1864, 65 in there because we celebrated the 100 year. So, and they would have celebrated the 150 by now, huh?
Yeah.
Or coming up or right now, right in now.
No, it would have been in 2014.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting when you started thinking about, really when you start thinking about the United States, we are really a new country, a very new country. So, I mean, I think the other countries like France, and I mean, they're celebrating their 500 and 600 and 700 years of, but they've been around or more.
Yeah.
That's weird. Anyway, so we are getting our letters. And
We are.
to show, like she said, it's hard to show because unless you're in it too and at the same letter we are, we'd be telling everybody what's happening. But they're fun, they're interesting. And you get them in the mail. I just love that because now I have all my bills online. I pay, I have that where they take it out of my account, so I don't get any mail.
I just get packages. Speaking of which, we want to talk about what I purchased in the past 2 weeks.
Amber's been purchasing.
Okay, so I got myself some new crochet hooks, some Amis.
Did you?
Well, I realized I use a lot of 5 millimeters. That
Yes.
seems to be my favorite. So I got some new 5 millimeters.
Yeah, I
So
have 6 of those 5
yeah.
millimeters.
Well,
'Cause,
now
yeah,
I'm gonna have 6. Now I have 6. But here's 2 of them that I got. And I wanted to show you they're
the
changing.
wood.
They're actually branded with Ami Crochet on the back now.
Oh,
They
are
were
those
not before.
were they
Yeah.
on sale or something or what?
Were they on sale? No, these are new because I want to show you there's a new case too. Those 2 came in the square box. This one came in this
Oh,
box with
yeah,
a
to
little
keep it from
pop off.
and they don't break it there. They were saying they wanted to try and get something that through the mail.
And look at this.
Those look a lot like,
It looks a lot more like a furl, doesn't it?
oh, these are Omi.
These are the Ami ones.
That's why I said, did you pay more for them? Okay.
No,
Okay.
they were still like between $10 and $12, depending on which one I got.
Yeah, right.
All 5
They
millimeters.
have new ones on there, new colors and all, or
Well, I think this is actually the same color as this one, but it's
I
a different
think-
dye lot. But see, they've changed. Like this one doesn't say Ami Crochet on it. This one just says 5 millimeters. It does not have an Ami Crochet branding on it.
Oh, okay.
Now this one does. And so
I
do
would
those
say-
two. So do these
My
two wood
two,
ones.
my 2 7 millimeters, my pink and my yellow say Omni on it. I
Okay.
remember that because I thought that's different. So
Yeah,
maybe whoever makes them, whatever manufacturer they get them from or something.
because like all my other ones do not say Ami on them. None of
Right.
them do. But these 3 that I just got, I didn't notice the 2 wooden ones until just now. I thought it was just this one that had Ami on it. But I like they're in a new round tube too. I mean, that's brand new. Like, and it's
That's neat. Yeah, I didn't get any in the round 2.
hard as a rock. So 3 new crochet hooks this week because everything I've been doing is 5 millimeters. Even the amigurumi is 5
Have you
millimeters.
got any of the G pluses? I found I use those more than the G's. They're just a little bit bigger, but not
That's
as
the
big.
5.5.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have a couple of those. A
No,
couple.
4.5. They're the 4.5.
Oh, I don't think
Because
so.
the 4.0 is the G and the 5.0 is the H.
I think I might have one 4.5. Yeah, I have one. I have this one.
That says Omni.
No, it doesn't. It says 4.5
4.5,
millimeter.
okay. G plus, okay.
And it does not say Ami.
No, okay.
None of my other ones too. I'm like, they're all over
I've
here,
got-
and I don't think a
I
single
bought
one
6
says
of those
Ami.
too. And then I have 6 of the eyes because I started using that with the when I was making the shawls.
We actually have 7 of the 5 millimeters.
There, Amber,
Well, I forgot about. Hi, Robin.
did you know?
Yes, happy birthday.
Oh,
I'm gonna be out of town, so sorry to interrupt. I texted Amber. I told her when I was on my way. Keep
What-
going, Amber.
No, that's okay. I realized I said the 7th one too.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry,
look,
Mom.
this is my little
I look tan in this room.
gingerbread.
You are tan.
I know.
You are tan. See, I bought some Diamond Art Club this week.
You what?
I bought Diamond Art Club this week for the first time in a while because they have a new product.
Oh, what is it?
The mini dazzles.
It's so cute.
They're like the
They're
paint
like
gel
those
I was
other
giving.
ones. Those
Yeah,
ones.
but this one has the new kit in it, and I wanted to get it because I wanted to see the new kit. They have new things in the kit, the new pens. So I wanted to open it with everyone and see.
Your hair
Because-
looks so cute, Amber.
Doesn't she look like Minnie Mouse?
It looks adorable. Wish I could.
I said to Dave, I said, "Don't I look so young?" And he's like, "Eh."
You do look. She always looks like a little baby girl to me.
I am a baby girl. So these are how tiny they are. They're ready to frame and everything.
Scooch over. I'll be your surprise guest for a little bit.
Yeah, grab a chair. But look how tiny. Look at that cute. With 4th of July.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, yes.
And oh, look at this is the new label sticker, but all these are their own individual stickers now.
Oh,
So
you get
they're all separate. So that's
Oh,
new.
Put those on your drink bottle.
You put them in your little book.
Oh,
When you started
sorry.
and when you ended.
And
Put 'em on
then
your Stanley, Mom.
Yes, I'm a Stanley.
there's nothing in here.
You use it.
See?
Yeah, but I
It's
don't
just
want to ruin my skin.
instructions. But
Cute,
the new
Amber.
kit, they have the new pen, and I wanted to show the new pen and the
Okay.
new putty and the new tray. Because these are all new and they're really cool. And I watched a couple videos of them and I wanted to get my own.
Oh, it doesn't have the new putty. Oh, it has the new putty and the old putty.
Let's see that.
Nice. So the old putty is the heart putty. But the new putty is a
You can
white.
comments if you put on your phone at the same time. Oh, she's showing you the putty, Mom.
Oh,
So this is
Sorry.
the new
Oh.
putty. And so it did include one of the old ones too. But this is the new pen. It actually, it's filled already. You twist it up.
it's not the old plastic pens, the old pink
No,
plastic
These
crap.
are new. And they've got putty inside them, which is, it's coming up slowly. But
Oh, yeah. I'm not
So you
buying
don't
any
have
more Diamond Art, but yeah.
but
know
you can
why,
refill
Mom.
it too.
I really don't know why. She needs more.
You can just shove it in here, it goes in there.
You know, Amber, I've seen those before because you can refill them with the putty too once it
Yeah.
comes out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you can use I've seen people refill them with the pink putty too, which is
Oh.
the one that we used to get. So I'm like, I'm excited about that. And this new tray, the new tray actually they're made to stack. And it's very similar to the expensive trays we bought.
Yeah,
Mom,
'cause
you
I was-
definitely need that.
I have those. I have 5 of
And
them.
then
I
the
paid
plug
for
goes in here.
They're like mini. Aren't hers like more smaller than
them.
yours?
Yeah, mine are big.
Hers
Mine
are
are
mini.
long.
Yeah, we
Everything
got the big
is
ones.
small. I like the mini too.
But I mean, they're made to set for people who do like all of their colors in trays. Now, every time you buy a new kit, you have a tray that you can set on top of each other if you want.
I bought a new one. I
stay
didn't buy
organized.
it. Jeffrey bought it for me at NPS. It's the
Oh.
Batman. It's the Diamond
Oh.
Art Club Batman.
Oh, you got it. Oh, wow.
Instead of
Did he give a good deal?
$30, it was $8.
Oh, wow. I've never been in that store yet.
You still haven't.
I know. I'm afraid if I go, with our tendency,
Yes,
I
I
should
know.
stay away.
Good.
Mom, have you seen
My
them?
onesies. I have 75 of
Are
them.
these the ones that
Yeah,
you get?
those are the ones.
I was driving. I can't look.
By the way, Maribel says, you do look tanned. And she says, happy birthday, Donna.
Look how I did go tanning today. We're going to Alaska tomorrow. We leave for our family reunion.
So she doesn't want to be.
So I don't. I needed some sunshine
You
because
look
it's all
really
rainy there.
Indian.
I do. Well, I don't have any makeup on either, so that's why it's just all.
You-
Sorry. Okay, let's see, Amber.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say they separated these out. So there's one set for each
Oh,
different
for each.
picture.
Oh, good, like they
Which
did with the
they
calendars.
actually they crowdsourced and asked, do you guys want us to do that way, or is it okay if they all just come in one thing? I'm okay with them all in one thing because I kit them up anyway. But
Well, that's
yeah, so
cute.
that was my Diamond Art Club purchase for the first time in, well, it's been almost 6 months, and I had to make a purchase because I didn't want to lose my points because I almost
got
have
points.
$150 off.
Use their points. I've got,
You better spend yours, Mom.
yeah, over 5,000.
Buy something small. This
Get
is
the
only
mini one.
$17.99.
That's adorable too.
And
But
it's
then
this
you
is
pay
cheaper.
$10 shipping.
Well, yeah, but it's still it keeps your points going. It's still
Oh.
cheaper than Paint Gem. Paint Gem are like $35 for the
Mom needs
small.
to open her present because I have to go.
Okay,
So we have to
Okay.
pack because we're leaving
my
tomorrow after
birthday is
church.
Wednesday.
Yes, I'll be in
And-
Alaska.
I requested this,
She did.
and she made it for me.
Yes, I
You
did.
made her a new one? You didn't just give her one that was lying
Yeah.
around because you said she was going to
Yeah,
ask for that?
over here, so I don't
So
know.
cute.
And candy?
Of course.
Toffee candy. You found a
Oh, I haven't
baby.
seen
Look at
those
this
ever.
coffee thing.
Oh my
I
gosh,
can't
they still
sugar
make that?
anymore for a while, so I'll let
So
you.
I got
live-
it.
Yeah, you can live. I'll
You
live
guys,
through
these are
here.
the neatest bags. I love them because
They pop. Well, that one hasn't been used, so you have to like,
they
you know.
pop out and they hold a lot of yarn,
And there's pockets.
and they're pockets.
Mm-hmm.
I put scissors and I
Mhm.
put the needles I'm using in there,
Yeah, they're fun.
and I requested.
Amber, did I
this.
make you one last year?
Yes, you
Yeah, I did. Okay. Yes, there's
I've
Amber.
got mine right here. It was my church bag for a while, but now I take my tablet.
No, I
bag.
use one as a purse. Mine is in the car. I
Oh,
just take
did
them
they have
everywhere.
two?
Uh-huh. They all have the two. So you can either do them
It
in the
won't
middle.
fit in my
or-
desk drawer at work, so I don't take it as a purse because I don't trust my
Okay.
students. It stays out. It won't fit
Oh.
in my desk drawer at work, so
Well,
I
I'm
don't.
not
take
gonna
it
bring it
as-
to school. I'll probably just do a crossbody at school.
Wait, so this is my new purse. You got my new
Poppins
Poppins
bag.
bag.
Poppins bag, like Mary Poppins.
Mary Poppins.
So if you guys sew, you can look up the Poppins bags.
Oh, that's what they call it. Okay.
Yeah, they're called the Poppins bags.
I'm so used to being square, because I have,
Yeah.
and it's actually in there under the table with
your other
my
end.
stuff in it. Yeah, so thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I have to leave your show. It looks so
Yeah, well,
fun.
I
I'll
have-
listen on my way home.
I have
I love you.
wonderful children.
You do. And we have your wonderful mom. And you learned how to say wash.
I
I'm
know.
so
I,
proud of you.
you know.
I was listening as I was driving. You said wash, and then you said wash, wash. And I said, that is the first time I've ever heard you say that my whole entire life.
Wash.
And you
again.
can't even say what. You can't even say it. It's wash.
Wash. Wash.
Washington.
Washington.
Okay, bye, Amber. I'll talk to you later. Okay, love you. See ya.
Bye.
Okay,
You're
bye.
gonna go to the toilet?
I'm not gonna go to the toilet with the wolves and the oranges.
Okay.
You're gonna drive away in your Toyota?
I didn't get a Toyota though,
I
but yes,
know.
I would
The
have.
Honda,
But I
right?
would have,
The
yes.
Honda. At least I don't say kitten, I say kitten.
You know, Maddie does. She says kitten, Leighton.
Oh, they all do, all these.
Yeah. One of their children might have two T's, their new baby. And I
Oh.
said, don't, because then you're gonna call it whatever. I don't want to give it away,
Right.
but it'll be cute. You'll love the name. whatever
Okay.
it is.
Okay, love you.
Bye. Everyone says
Thank
enjoy
you.
the trip. Do you want to open my present now too, Mom, since you opened
Might as
Robin?
well, since I'm doing presents.
Mhm.
Okay, this one, it came today. I didn't open it. I saw the present from Amber that is for my birthday.
I want to let you know I ordered this on Thursday for you. I ordered one for me on Thursday as well. Mine came yesterday and 1 day shipping. Yours took 2 days.
I know it, and mine came from Utah.
Mine came from Albuquerque because we have a distribution center.
Okay. We don't know what it is. Okay,
You got to open it all up.
Queen. Ios.
You got to open it all up.
How do
It's
you open
vacuum
it?
sealed. Cut it. It's vacuum sealed, and as you pull it out, it's gonna
Okay.
unform.
Queen size bed fits in this little thing.
No. Where are your scissors? She's gonna really like it, guys. I have one too. I'm gonna show you mine when she gets hers open, but I don't want to give it away what it is. Okay. Be careful you don't cut it on accident.
I know, that's why I hate it when you have to cut them.
I know, and then they tape them, they tape the thing down too. So that
Yeah.
makes it difficult.
And of course, these aren't the best scissors.
I'm gonna see if you can figure out what it is before I tell you what it is and show you mine. There's gonna be a couple pieces.
I want to be careful.
Yeah.
And not cut it.
Yours should be exactly the same as mine, actually. So
A shirt?
no, well, no, that's not a shirt, Mom. Pull out the other thing.
I don't want it. It's to go behind me in bed when I'm sitting in bed? No?
You can use it that way, but that's not what it's for.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is the
Do I
case
cut
for
this
it.
plastic? Do I cut this plastic too?
Yeah, you want it out of that. Because that's what's gonna actually reform.
Is it for my baby?
Well, no. Okay, I'm gonna put my camera down and show you. Mom, it's a crafting pillow. It's to hold your arms up while you crochet. You put it in front of you. In front of you.
I got it in front of
Oh,
me.
okay, it looks like it was behind you. And as it expands, it's going to get firmer. But this is so like when you're crocheting, do your arms get tired from holding them up? Like, because we hold them up high? This is to
Yeah,
put your
but
elbows
my
up.
elbows get from being on the arms of the chairs.
But this will keep them soft, so they won't.
And then it has this thing.
Oh.
It has
That's
the
the
shirt.
pillowcase.
It has the shirt that goes over.
Okay, so that's a pillowcase. Okay, it zips on, but this is washable. This outside is. The pillow itself is not. So this is to keep your
This isn't
the pillow itself is not, they don't recommend washing it. But the case,
it has a zipper too.
yeah, don't, but just put the case on and wash that.
So it gets firmer as it goes.
Yeah, because it's been squished up. It takes about 2 days to fully unpack. I just did mine this morning.
So I probably should put this on it before it.
Yeah, because it's gonna fill it as it goes. Like mine is already filling it up even more.
And it's stretched this, so it should, although I don't see a hole for how it gets on it.
Unzip it. And then you put the legs in first and then wrap around the top and zip it shut.
Has anybody else seen one of these before?
Maribel says, very nice. Donna will crochet more now. I love mine. I have it on the couch with me, and it's so nice because my shoulder sometimes starts to hurt from holding my arms up to crochet. Or, my neck hurts from looking down to crochet.
Yeah.
This will keep your crocheting up higher too, so you don't have to tilt your head down as much. I've been looking at these for a while for myself, and different brands, different companies. There's one that's labeled as a specific crocheter's pillow that's really expensive. That is not the one I got us.
Okay.
This is more it's a crafting or a gaming pillow. Like if you play video games, it's good for your elbows too because you can hold your arms up.
I love something like this, huh?
Mhm.
I'll let him try it after it gets good.
And it's nice behind your back too. I did put it behind my back on our couch today too because my back was hurting, and that was nice. It like hugged my back.
I've never even heard of one of these. I mean, I know they have them. You can put your like this where you lay your baby on it too.
Like what's that called? A boppy or buppy or something like that.
No,
Call it something.
we never had those.
Yeah, but yeah, that might be what this is inspired by. Who knows? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, with all the crocheting I've been doing, my elbows get sore and my shoulders get sore sometimes.
Yeah, up here. I've been
Mhm.
having.
Because you hold your arms out so you can see what you're doing. And so your arms are in a position like that, and this will give us a little support. If you can get the pillowcase on.
You haven't even tried to get yours on yet, have you?
It's on.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
It's white.
The zipper is right here. Mine is gray. See, it's gray.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I've got that much. I've got it on.
Yeah. And then you just got to put it over the head and then zip it, I guess is the best way to describe it. And then just let it sit for a day or two. Like I said, I started using mine right away this morning, but it has firmed up since I opened it. Because I didn't open the box till this morning.
Huh.
Yeah, I think you're gonna like that. It's gonna help you crochet.
Or on an airplane. Okay, I brought my next thing.
A little too big for an airplane.
It almost looks like a water vest. What do they call it? A life jacket.
A life vest. Oh, that's funny.
All right, thank you. That was something I never would have bought for myself. I didn't even know
I
they
know.
made them.
I say you didn't even know they existed.
No.
Okay.
Tell Dave I'm waiting for his present to me.
That's from both of us.
Just from Amber. Doesn't say
It's
from
from
both of you.
Okay, then I made a Hobby Lobby purchase. I'm not going to show you all of these.
Okay.
But because I've been making the bandanas with I love this cotton,
Robin,
Amber.
she's on. She's listening on her thing. I'm
Oh.
eating a toffee fay in your honor. She can't have sugar.
I bought some. I love this cotton. Mom,
You bought some more? Oh, I told you not to buy any more.
why?
Don't buy any more. Yarn?
I'm making the bandanas. So
I know. Oh, it's cotton. Huh?
Yeah.
Did you use any of the other stuff for the bandanas?
No, I like the cotton best.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use those. I'm gonna make more of the bags before I'm gonna do those for the Christmas or the November thing, the granny square
That's what I
bag.
was thinking last night. I think when I'm laying in bed at night, I thought I hope Amber is making some more since the show is in when? October or before October?
November.
Making some of those. Oh, I thought you had a show that you were starting in July or something when you go back.
August 3rd.
And isn't there some kind of a thing that you're going to be in?
August 3rd. That's our next one. And then Day of the Dead, which is November 2nd.
Okay, the Day of the Dead is after Halloween.
Yeah, because
Anyway,
it's not.
those little pop-up ghosts. Remember when you made
yeah.
the little pop-up ghosts?
I do still
they're
have some of
cute
those.
for kids.
Mhm.
That want to buy something, but
Mhm.
don't have $10 or $20.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the
I'm
spiders, the little spiders, a bunch of
yeah.
those.
I have a ton of those that have been selling. People buy those every week.
Yeah, because they're
Sell
so
a few
cute.
of those every week. Yeah. So
So do you have magnets on all yours or not?
no, people just buy them for fun. Just to be a spider.
You tell them they can put magnets on them?
It doesn't usually come up. I'm
Your
so
mom
sorry.
has all over her.
I have to run really fast. Can you talk? I have to go to the restroom. I'm so sorry, guys.
I'm done chewing.
Okay, when you're done chewing? Okay, I'm like, you're gonna have to talk to no one. Show off some more of your onesies
Okay,
while I'm going to the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry, guys.
that's all right. Okay, let's show off one of my some more of my onesies. This one is a 12-month that I made with the pink and the yellows. Isn't that cute? Can't you just see a cute little girl in that with a little pink tutu? Well, that would be cute, huh? A little pink tutu. And if you guys are trying to talk to me, I'm sorry, I can't read the things. Although Robin said if I go on YouTube on my phone, I can read what you guys are saying to me. Well, maybe I'll try that. But anyway, that's a yellow or a 12-month little one with long sleeves. And that would look, like I said, cute with a tutu. Then for little boys, I have some dark ones. Okay, there's another dark one. Oh no, that has pink on it. So that would be more girly. Okay, this one. This is a 12-month. And I do combine shipping. So, when you buy one, I think it's $5 and $1 after each one. Isn't that cute? And this is
That's very
cute about too. I showed a little boy and a little girl one, the little pink and yellow one for the girl.
Maribel said, "Oh, that is so cute."
Aren't those cute? They're so much fun.
And
And
Christiana said that is a very fast fix to be able to read along with us.
oh, I took when that Robin was here, she was showing me I could do it on my phone.
Oh, yes. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So yeah, what's it been 5 years and you've never told me I could do that on my phone?
I think
I
I have.
don't think so. Although
But
I'd have to sit it like this or take my glasses off.
or you'd have to get like an iPad with the bigger screen. But yeah.
I do have an iPad with the biggest screen.
You have an iPad?
I
No, you
do.
have a Kindle.
I have an iPad.
When did you get an iPad?
Jeffrey gave me his old one when he got a new one. And
He
it
had an
takes
iPad? I thought
internet.
he did. I thought he didn't like Apple.
Oh, then it's not an iPad, it's the other, the
Okay.
off-brand one. I can still, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was just thinking of just an iPad. Well, as long as it gets on the internet and gets on YouTube, then
Yeah,
yes.
I
Okay.
can do the internet on it. But
Okay.
that's more trouble than it's worth.
Well,
Anyway,
okay.
anything else from you?
Christiana said that is adorable. I'm going to my cousin's baby shower this weekend, so I'll be looking at a lot of baby onesies.
Oh yeah, yeah. So,
Yes.
I went to a baby shower years ago. It was put on by, um, when I lived with Christy, one of the little girls that was Ashley's friend. They had a baby shower for her. And
Mhm.
someone had the bright idea, and it was kind of a neat idea. They had like 50 onesies, and you got to paint them right there. And I can't remember, I don't think we tie-dyed them. I think we used like a paint, some kind of a paint on them.
Like a puff paint?
Yeah, is there a cotton paint that dries right away?
Well, no paint dries right
I
away.
mean, we all did one when we were talking and she was opening
Yeah, there's
presents.
fabric paint. There's fabric paint.
Maybe it was
Though
a
they wouldn't have been puff paint because puff paint takes days to
yeah.
dry.
So maybe it was because I know it wasn't tie-dye because tie-dye is messy and it takes 2 days to dry. So yeah, whatever it was, but it was an idea and I thought it was fun. It was something different we did. But you could do these have everybody get a bunch of 1-quart jars. That's what I tie-dyed these in, and then have everybody just put powder on it and then say, we'll send pictures of what they all
What
look
they
like
look like when they're done.
when they're done.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's all kinds of things you can do if you think about it.
that's
If
true.
you're young and have things to do. I mean, you could actually, if you had a wedding shower, tie
Mm-hmm.
dye dish towels that way. Oh, I have my dish towels, but I'm not gonna show 'em. But anyway, so
I don't really have anything else either. I mean, I bought 42 skeins of yarn from Hobby Lobby.
You're like me.
It's
Oh,
only 26 colors though. But I got some solids this time too. So I can make
oh,
some solid ones like just regular, like this is rose called Rosy. And there's like a bright green. I got one that's like a brown. But I also got one that's like a speckle. So it won't have as many, like it won't have stripes of color. This will be more like speckles of color in it.
have you tried doing wool? Making them with your wool?
I have not tried making them with my wool because I don't really have any worsted weight wool anymore. I think I only have fingering weight in my wool.
And the thing with making it with our wool is
Is that
is
we're gonna have to sell it for a lot more.
yeah. That's what I was gonna say, because
No, I was just
even
thinking about that.
of course, I guess we don't pay what we sell it for, but we still
No,
have the dye in it and the time and the dyeing and yeah. So you
but you
still
should
would
know
have to.
this
What are
is
you
a
selling
hundred
them for?
grams. This is 100 grams of the cotton.
Okay.
Our wool are 100 grams,
Mm-hmm.
big hanks, and this is about 180 yards or 165 meters.
Yeah.
So, and I pay
And
what
our
I'm
wool is 220 yards.
okay, and I'm buying these on sale at 279 each.
Right. So
I mean, so it can't beat the cost. I mean, and those wool ones would probably be nice in the winter, but not during the summer.
well, and the thing is, they really wouldn't even be nice in the winter unless you made them solid, because otherwise they have the holes in them too.
But it's still a little bit more covering on your head.
Yeah, I suppose.
I don't know. Well, I mean, I have a pattern that's the solid ones. It's just with the picot edging.
Oh, hmm,
I do have that pattern, but I just like the way the granny square ones look.
yeah, yeah,
They look so nice and they lay so much better than the solid ones, I feel like.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
all
I
the
thought
holes
that too
make
when I
them a
was
lot
looking
softer.
at them. Somebody was saying that. And you
Mhm.
can make them bigger too, or littler. You can make little ones for children.
I could. Yeah, I could make little ones, but I'm okay with my pattern I'm doing right now. I've done it enough times that it's in my head. I know how many rows I need, how it works out,
What are you
like
selling them for?
$10.
Okay.
So I mean that's not bad. It's really not a bad price for them because I know a lot of people sell them for a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, well, like my onesies. I think I've got them at 7, but because they're tie-dyed, people are selling them from 12 to $22. I'm going for one little onesie. So, but
I
I
mean,
guess
things are worth what people will pay for them.
right. And
And
I
if no
just
one's
want
gonna
to,
pay that much,
I mean, I don't want to undercut people, but yet I don't want to be stuck with a bunch of stuff because I'm selling at the same price everybody else is. I mean, even our yarn, we're a little, well, I don't know what your price is, but mine's 26. But they're
Mhm.
selling, some of these new people jump right in at 30 and $32 a skein. And
that's probably what they've been paying.
right.
They
So,
figure why not just start with what market value is?
right. So,
And
but
if people will pay, I mean, we have no control over what people will pay.
no, we don't. And if you like something, if you see it, you're willing to, even if you might not buy 10 skeins from that one person, you might pay an extra $2 or $3 for that because you like that pattern or that color or whatever.
Yeah.
So yeah, it makes it hard to, even for us, to know what to mark these. These, I noticed when I went online on YouTube, I mean on Etsy, that they're selling anywhere from 30 to like $37.
For
Well,
the socks.
for the sock blanks.
Oh.
So, but I sell my regular yarn for 26. So
Mhm.
I put these at 28 because they are a little more, they are a little more money to buy them,
Mhm.
the sock blanks. And I could make my own, you guys. I have the big machine,
We've
but
made our own.
yeah, but they make in the circle. I guess you can make them in the flat if you can figure
You
out how
can't,
to go
but
back and forth on that thing, but we never did any in the flat. So
mm,
just like I never did figure out how they make a hat out of them, out of the round sock blanks from our machine.
oh
I
yeah, I
guess
have
you
one.
turn them inside out and pull them up and
Yeah, that's exactly what you do.
Well, you don't turn it inside out. You do it long enough so you can do a double layer. So actually it's both ends are together and you sew them together. So I'm gonna take my my hat button out. If you guys don't know, I make hat buttons. It's a pom-pom button to hold the pom-pom on. But basically you put the ends together and just pull it real tight. And then you sew them together in the middle. And then your hat's done. So you can fold up your brim if you want, or you can wear it flat down as like a poofy one.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, if you guys don't know
All
what
that acrylic, and almost all the acrylic I bought at Hobby Lobby are almost all worsted.
so you could make hats with them. This is worsted, but this is the retro stripes, and it's a little thicker. The red heart worsted is a little thicker than other worsted. So my machine, because my machine was one of the cheaper ones, I still paid a bit for it, but I returned it. It didn't like the slightly thicker yarn. So
Well, I remember when I was doing the double stranded, it was fine for the fingering, but remember we did some double stranded worsted.
oh, that's
And
right. I forgot you
some-
did that.
But we had to, or I had to, but I've thought about because I found no place out there that sells the double stranded sparkle yarn. And so if these do sell well, I thought about making some, pulling out the machine, setting it up and making some double stranded sparkle to make. So just
Sorry. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, hat buttons, pom-pom buttons, I have them for sale in my shop. They're 3D printed and you can make your hat with a pom-pom or without with it. Sorry, I'm like, might as well just talk about that. I have a whole
yeah.
bunch.
I
You can
like
get
the
a
way that
hat.
yellow one really matches well.
And it's like it's yellow and orange, like a pinkish
Oh
orange.
yeah.
Really well with that. Yeah, I bought these pom-poms specifically to match this yarn color because
And
I
you
was
make
gonna
one
make
hat.
more
Yeah,
hats.
and you make one hat.
Well, my machine died.
That's right.
I made one hat and then so I sent it back. It needs to be more durable than that.
Yeah. Yeah, because we never had any problem with the one from Germany. What's it called? Oh, I can't.
An Addy.
An Addy, the Addy. Yeah.
And mine that I got was the Centro, which is another one that is really popular, but it's not as durable. So, and I learned that the hard
What's her
way.
name? Jennifer Cinema Stitches has the Addy. And
Mhm.
whenever she gets a yarn on sale that just she buys just because it's on sale, she makes hats with them. And
Mhm.
so
Yeah, it's
but
an easy way to make them quick. Does she have one of the add-ons with the drill, or does she turn it by hand?
I don't know. But her husband made her a table, a round table, and he cut a hole in it and he
Oh,
attached the Addy so that when she's making it goes straight down. It doesn't, you know how we have to keep pulling it out the side because it bunches up. Yeah. I thought, boy, that was thinking on her husband's part.
that
So
is, yeah, I would just bunch them in the middle. I wouldn't pull it aside. I would just bunch it in the middle and just kind of roll it up in the middle.
oh yeah, maybe that's what I did too. You just start rolling it. So you
Yeah,
can
I do love this hat, and I
yeah,
might wear it. I don't know if I'm gonna wear it or sell it
yeah.
because it's not cold enough for it yet.
No.
It's not cold enough. Like my one labor of love from the
Yeah.
machine that broke too fast.
Yeah.
Ah,
See, and this is the only table. The perfect thing when you have one of those Addies is to have a spot where you can attach it and leave it because you have to bolt it down like with the thing. Just like that's why a lot of my skeins and stuff, I haven't been getting ready to make minis out of them because I have to bolt them down the table and I use this table. So,
Mhm. The
and then
Centro one comes with suction cups.
oh,
Suction cups to your table.
oh, that
Well,
wouldn't
your
be
table's
good.
smooth, it's not bad. I mean, our table was smooth enough. It's suction cupped
Did it
well.
session pretty good because those cheaper ones, see the kids ones, they do
Mm.
the suction cups. And I know Rebecca on Chemnitz used one of those and they're for kids because they keep losing stitches and then they make this it's about that big around so you have a one that's like that long.
I still have my little one that I got that Dave attached to one of our TV trays.
Oh, So you
Remember
could
that?
make,
But it's this big.
yeah, oh, okay, so it's a little,
So I
for
could make headbands with
little
it.
kids' heads.
I
For
could
little
make the
kids,
headbands that fold over in the middle that aren't super wide, but
yeah,
mm,
yeah,
they're
all the little equipment we've tried and fooled around with, and now now that we've thought about this, I might pull out, because I have all that cheaper yarn that I bought, and it is acrylic, and it would probably make really, but how many yards is in your thing?
oh, it didn't take a whole roll. It didn't take a whole skein.
Because I would say those are bigger skeins too.
Not, they're not huge. I mean, hold on, I have one right here with a label on it still.
Okay.
Yes. A half used run. This is 5 ounces, 141 grams, 236 yards. And I don't know if this is, oh, this is this the one I used for that, or is this the one I used for my bag? But I didn't use a whole, it didn't use a whole roll.
And these are 199 grams, 7 ounces. So you'd use about a half of one, huh?
Wait, that says 99 grams or 199 grams?
199 grams,
Okay, yeah,
seven
you probably
ounces,
would use about half of one of those for one hat.
355 yards.
Yeah. I mean, those would make probably cute hats with stripes. They'd be striped
Yeah,
looking.
they're the frosted kind of look, but you'd only get half of one. You'd get like the green and the blue in one hat, and the pink and the yellow in the other, which would be kind of neat because you'd be making a boy's hat and a girl's hat at the same
But
time.
it could be reversible. So you have one color on the inside and one color on the outside.
Not if you only use half. Can you see what I'm saying?
Well, no,
So,
but you still would have green and blue.
right.
So green would be on the inside and blue would be on the outside.
Oh, yes.
Fold the whole thing up. I mean, you can do them where you do like overlap stitches where you bring up the brim and put it on and do a stitch over and it creates a thick brim. But I kind of like the ones that are doubled up like this.
Yeah.
Just pull it in and basically you tie the whole thing up and tie a knot and then sew in your ends and you're done. So
Yeah.
it's not a big production to finish it, if that makes sense.
Because this does have yellow also in the inside.
And that's okay. I mean, oh, is
Yeah,
that yellow or is that white?
it's yellow. It's this outside yellow.
Oh,
It's a
from here
real
that
baby
looks like
yellow.
it
It's a
looks like
real baby yellow. Saturday, Sunday is what it's
okay.
called.
Hmm.
Sunday, Sundae.
Okay.
This
So
one.
like the
This would make such a pretty baby blanket because it's more of a lighter color for a little girl.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, I've got lots of those. I've got all of them that they had for sale in Orem, Spanish Fork, and Provo, or American Fork. And no, I didn't go to Spanish Fork. That's right. Just these two stores, but there were enough. There were enough. I couldn't leave them. I mean, $1.87.
Mhm.
It's like I can't leave those.
Oh, that's a good buy.
Two of them would make a blanket. It's like
Yeah.
four skeins of
Yeah.
regular 100 gram. Ooh, they're making
I
my
saw
nose itch.
someone say at their they have a store called Ollie's where they live, and their Ollie's had big boxes of the Premier brand yarn, and they have like the Premier blanket ones that are normally like $12 to $15 for
Oh,
$5.99.
well, Jeffrey called me the other day, and it's been about a week or so. He was at NPS, and they had the Premier wool for $3
Oh,
a skein, but it wasn't worsted. I mean, it wasn't superwash. It was
uh,
just worsted. It was a Premier, and it had a name to it. Not fisherman's wool, but it had a name that you knew. What a virgin, I think it was virgin. And what virgin wool is, you guys, is it still has the oil on it.
oh,
So and it's
wow.
itchier. And it's itchy. Yeah, it's a little bit itchier too. That's why all the I don't even carry any of the Andes in mine. What's it called? Wool of the Andes, the ones that aren't superwash that you can get at Knit Picks. Because to me, they're still itchy, and that's the ones. Remember when I first got them, that we didn't know any better, and I was skeining, and boy, my whole because we skeined them, and my whole back of my hand broke out. And then we got some Cascade like that too. And Cascade came in those other things.
The balls or whatever.
Yeah, and we had to skein them all.
Someone said what they were called last week or last time we filmed.
Yeah, they did. What were I heard that too? A pill ball or a
Do you hear my dog?
no?
Oh, he stopped.
Hey,
Allowed.
how'd that thing work? The ear thing.
It was okay. He doesn't love it, but it kept him distracted long enough that most of the loud noises were done by the time he got it off.
Oh, he looked so cute in it. He looked like a greyhound. His
Look at
face looked like a little greyhound.
So my dog doesn't like fireworks. I don't know if you guys have seen my posts on Facebook. So we got him it's called a happy hoodie. And this is what it looks like. But oh, this is what it looks like on. He was like, really, Amber? Really? We're gonna do this tonight? And then he was trying to get it off. This is him trying to get it off. He was not happy. Sorry.
He looks like you take a little tie, one of your kerchief things and tie it over him.
He's like, what is this? What is this thing? Get it? What? He was not happy. But like I said, it kept him distracted long enough that most of the fireworks had ended by that time. They did them for several days after, even though in New Mexico it's only legal like the week before up until the day of
Oh,
the
they
4th.
didn't here all weekend and they weren't legal. We got a notice that we weren't supposed to have them in the park at all. But the 4th of July was on a weekend, and our guy that is our park
It was
manager,
on a Thursday.
but it was at night. Right. I mean,
It's always at
yeah,
night.
I'm sorry. And he only works till 5 o'clock and then he goes home. He doesn't live here. So how is somebody like that going to enforce it? And they were using them in the park. I didn't care,
Yeah. I never realized how many people do them for how long until we got a dog.
Mhm.
Because my cats never, I mean, they didn't love them, but they weren't vocal about it.
Yeah.
Rusty
No.
is vocal about it. He barks at them. He thinks there's a gunshot going off.
And Coco hides. She was better this year. I was really surprised. She stayed out, but that's, I think, because I didn't have the windows open like I usually do because it wasn't, we had the better air conditioning. And so, that's melting. My toffee fades are melting.
Oh,
It's warm in here.
yeah. You were just saying it was cooler though.
It is. It's not like 100 degrees outside, but it's cooler in here, and it's much cooler in I actually go to bed and my legs are ice cold because my kitchen table where I do all my work with my computer is right in front of it. But that's the window we had to put it in. And we did it there for a reason because we thought, well, when I'm dyeing yarn, I'm in the kitchen, but yeah. So, but I've been shutting this room off and leaving the other so that my bedroom at least cools off. But today, because I knew we were going to be in here, I shut the bedroom off. So my bedroom's really warm. So
hope you sleep well because I don't sleep.
I haven't been. Yeah, like I said, it's only been cooling off to like 71 and 72 degrees anyway. So yeah, but anyway. So anyway, I guess what time is it? I guess we've about
It's almost
exhausted
8:30.
ourselves.
It's 8:28.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say? Anybody have questions?
Christiana said he's such a cutie. He is when he's not being annoying.
Oh, by the way,
Love my dog. He's annoying.
yeah, annoying. By the way, my son has got a new job. He starts Monday at the post office. He's going to be a postal driver. And my granddaughter, my ex son-in-law, and anyway, they're postal workers and they're drivers, and Jeffrey's going to be a driver. And Alaska posted something the other day that I didn't even think about, because we have a driver here too, that in those little trucks, they have no air conditioning. And it's about 10 to 15 degrees hotter in those little trucks. So she said, if you see your postal worker, please offer him a cold drink. She said, anything, water, pop, they appreciate anything. And one girl said, she says, well, because my postal guy comes, they have door delivery. She said, I leave a cooler out front For
Oh.
any, for the Amazon, I just have a thing that says, if you're a driver, please feel free to take one. And I
I
thought
used to
that's
do
a
that
good
with our
idea.
Amazon driver sometimes if I was home when she came during the summer, I'd be like, "Oh, you want a water? You want a Coke? You want some,
Yeah, yeah, I never thought
a
about
lot of
leaving.
Amazon packages."
Yeah, so, but anyway, so remember your postal workers and your Amazon drivers and I understand, I heard from many people that the Amazon drivers are only allowed to use their air condition for a certain amount of time every day because it does increase your gas mileage. And I didn't know that either
Or it
about the gas
decreases your
mileage.
gas
I
mileage
mean,
by
it
using.
decreases your gas mileage if you use the air conditioner. And so,
I don't feel like they can do that. If your vehicle has air conditioning and it's your own vehicle, you should be able to use it.
oh, your own vehicle, but if you're an
A
Amazon
lot of
driver, I'm talking about almost everybody that delivers to us out here is in the Amazon trucks or the
Oh,
vans
I'm like,
or,
I've lived in places where the Amazon drivers deliver from their own vehicles.
yes, and they used to here too, but now they've all got the little trucks or the vans or whatever. So, but
Yeah.
anyway, so yeah, it is because it's hot out there. And like our driver, I never see him unless he's delivering a package because we have, and you do too. We have those boxes where they put all the mail in. And so, I mean, yeah, I guess you could put
Have
a
our own
letter in
mailbox.
there, but then it would be warm by the time he got to it because our driver doesn't come by till about 4 to 4:30.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you
I mean,
know,
I don't like to stop when we see them they're loading the mail either because I don't want to interrupt them, because it's different
right.
if it's one thing to your house. But
Yeah,
like
and if you see him, if you catch him, because they want to grab your stuff and,
going, yeah.
like the other day, I had the packages going out for the Dragons and Dungeons. And by the time my ring rings, he's already out in his truck driving off.
Mhm.
So, yeah. So anyway, that was just a thought for that Alaska posted. And I thought, yeah, I've never really even thought about that. People don't.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, should we call it an evening?
Yes, we should. So
8:32.
anyway, thank you to everybody that's watching and has commented, and the lurkers. We love you all. Thank you to anybody that watches later on. We haven't, because we're live, people just don't seem to comment down below. So please, if you think about it after this, go back in and leave a comment down below, even if it's just, hi, enjoyed your show or whatever.
Or a
And
question. If you have any questions down below, I'll answer them sometime in the next week or so. Usually answer pretty quick, honestly.
yeah, you do. You usually are quicker than that. So anyway, but we appreciate everyone. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Still trying to get to that 1,000, the lucky number.
We'll
So
fill enjoyment to death. We'll get there.
yeah. So I don't know. I- I've watched after. I don't think we get advertising yet, do we?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we
We
do.
we're not monetized, so we don't get to add in ads that we get paid for. So,
Right.
but YouTube can still add in ads later.
Yeah, because I think one time I did watch one of ours and they added it at the very beginning, but then there was no more.
Yeah.
So, but we'll probably never be monetized because we don't want you guys to have to go through.
Oh. Well, they wouldn't go
And,
through the ads on lives. They would only have to have them at rewatches.
oh,
Or
okay,
so YouTube wouldn't cut into our filming to put an ad in for
true.
live.
Yeah, that's true. So it would
Oh.
be extra. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, we're still away from that. So, and if you are a fiber floozy lady, she's giving a big
Oh, she just joined. Jill just
hi fiber floozy lady.
Jill. She
Hi,
just
Jill. Jill's doing a great big drawing for us if we hit 1,000. Plus, we're going to do one too. So please, if you're not part of our sub, or you know of people that aren't, please tell them about us and have them subscribe so that we can have that big drawing. So,
like
and
to.
hi, Jill. You're just going to have to watch us later, I guess, because we're just saying good night.
But sorry I didn't see your notification. I needed to catch up with everyone. It's okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes
well, I usually get the notifications after I'm off, even for us. It's like after I'm off, and then I hear a ding and oh, they're live. Oh, no, we're not. So,
I mean, that's how most of my notifications are for everyone. So and so is live now, and they've been live for 45 minutes to an hour. It's like, yeah, they've been live for a while. Thanks for telling me.
that's it. But anyway, so I guess we're gonna go. If you don't already watch and subscribe, Jill is Fiber Floozy on YouTube. Please watch her. She's fun to watch too. And I think she's doing all lives now, right, Jill? So, yeah. So then she'll be like us, always live. So you can talk to her. So
I'm gonna try to get some more little videos in for you guys to
yeah,
watch.
you haven't done those for a while. Of course, now that you're going back to school right away, practically 2 weeks. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. And I said I would work next week too for registration.
Yeah, for
Use
registration.
extra money. We can use extra money always.
Always. Yep, always. So,
Yes.
well, I have a mess here now to clean up.
Well, I cleaned up most of my mess earlier and then I made a new mess.
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing I'm gonna be having it out in my shop.
Oh, okay.
Not yet because I'm working on them, but they're 3D printed earrings.
Oh, those are skeletons.
Yes, I'm getting ready for Halloween and Day of the Dead with these guys. Aren't they cute? And aren't these cards adorable?
Yeah, where'd you get those?
Amazon. And then I 3D printed this for the market. It goes on and it has its own little turntable too. So people can look at all of my things. And it's got extra storage in the middle to keep extras of. And I 3D printed it. So
So it went that high? Or you
no,
put
it's three
together?
separate pieces. It's 1, 2, 3. And
Oh,
then this piece I glued in the bottom, and then it has a little turntable it sits on, and then a top that closes.
wow.
It only took about half a roll of filament.
Oh, okay.
So it's not that bad.
Not too bad, no.
Yeah, so I'm working on trying to find some designs of earrings that I can do. The skulls print really easily. They take like 10 minutes to make one pair. So what?
I was gonna ask. I was looking at these. And I was gonna say, what's that tray thing up in my court? It's on my
Oh,
screen.
it's on
not
your screen.
yours.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm going, what is that? She's got sitting on the other side of the wall there.
A row of stuff.
Right there. Yeah,
Just on the top of my.
right there is where it was. Only it's on my side.
Oh, okay. Yeah, what is that, Mom? What's over there?
It's my drawers.
Yes. All right, guys.
Anyway, thanks for coming. See you in 2 weeks.
2
It will
weeks.
be the 20, don't tell me, 27th.
It will be the 27th.
That
And
was
same
math.
time,
That's math, you guys.
same bat time, same bat channel. We will be
Same time,
here.
same station.
Yep. So thank
Okay.
you guys for joining us, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks.
Yeah, and we'll see you back in 2 weeks. Love you then. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.